Hello misters and mistresses of YouTubia. I'm back with some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. So I hope you guys will enjoy this episode and let's start. So I've been playing a lot of these underdogs lately and I've grown fond of one particular combination, which is Spriggan Fighter. They're equipped with a cutlass and we'll call this one Jeb, just for fun. Now if you aren't aware of how horrible this combination is, let me just try to explain in a few short words. Now Spriggans are tiny, they're the smallest of all the classes and cannot use many weapons and most armor, which means we are limited to robes and hides, I believe. And I'm not even sure about the hides. So most of it is just robes for us. We have supernatural acute eyesight. We are a herbivore, which means we cannot eat meat at all. But we have a very slow metabolism, so we need to consume almost no food. And we cover ground extremely quickly. So basically, if you imagine a hobbit of half of his size with twice of his speed, that's basically a Spriggan. You can see that we have armor class of 2, evasion of 18, which is extremely high for a level 1 character. Despite our quite low dexterity, we have only 15. But that comes from the fact that we have a native bonus as a race, because we're so tiny. We're like a tiny little baby. We have a shield class of 6, which comes with the fact that we don't even get a shield. We can wield a shield, it's not a problem, but for the most part we'll be limited to a buckler. And we have the cutlass, which is pretty much, well, the short swords are, or short blades are the only class that we are efficient with, so we'll be stuck with those for the most game. Now if you look at our aptitudes, you can see that we have a bad aptitude towards fighting. We have +1 to short blades, others are extremely bad. We have a good affinity towards bows, not a bad one towards crossbow, not a bad one towards throwing, and great towards sling, but we are going to go with throwing because we're a fighter. Armor is awful, so is shields, but dodging is natively good for us, so that's fine. We're a mixed blessing as far as magic goes. We have a bonus towards spellcasting, hexes, charms, translocations, transmutations, and we have no bonus or penalty towards poison magic. Conjurations is a specific bad one, so is summoning. Fire magic, ice magic, not a friend of those, air magic, earth magic, and necromancy. We have a neutral stance towards invocations, a very good one towards evocations, and a great one towards stealth. So how are we going to play this one? Well, that's the tricky thing. Playing a Spriggan fighter is pretty much impossible. So it's an exercise in surviving. So I'm gonna deactivate fighting right off the bat. We're gonna focus on short blades. And we're going to focus on, well, actually let's keep dodging on and shields on. Shields are an extra layer of protection for us, though our aptitude towards that is awful. It's awful and as awful as it can get. But we're still going to train the shields because they provide some sort of protection towards us or towards ourselves. And armor obviously is not an option here. We're going to, if we survive long enough, give some experience towards armor as well, but at this point it's just short blades and dodging mainly, with shields being a close thing after. You can see that the shield skill is, shield rating is only 6, so we won't do much with it, but it's still going to be there for us. So let's start going around. We got some fruits, which is good, and there's our first hobgoblin. Now don't be fooled, we are, that's another thing. Our health would be 9 if we wouldn't have the bonus from fighting. So, you know, we're like a glass cannon with the exception that we're not a cannon at all. We're just a glass figurine that is trying to survive. So let's hit this ball python. Oh, killed it in one hit. And go against this hobgoblin. Now if you look at the chopping, you see that we cannot utilize these chunks of hobgoblin flesh, so we will no longer use them. But this is a particularly good one. For example, you want to worship Okavaru or Trog. I don't know why you would worship Trog, but it's particularly good for that because it gives you some sort of well, actually it gives you excess corpses. You don't need to chop and eat, so it's always a thing. So we already got hit, which is not good, but so far so good. We'll need to invest a lot into throwing. Now, Spriggans are actually not that bad of a fighter. I make it sound like they're worthless. But if you play it well, you can achieve quite a lot. We're fast, we have high evasion, and we can outrun pretty much anything. Look at that. We can just run around and they will not do a thing to us. So we can outrun anything that is stronger than us and choose our fights. The biggest problem when playing Spriggans are things like probably orc priests, because they have the smite ability which can kill you in a matter of seconds. And another bad one would be, well, fast enemies generally, but there are not that many here. I usually got killed by things like wasps or when I got cornered. So any type of magic, especially a translocation magic, would be a blessing. A book of translocations would be great, or even a book of enchantments. I'd even go with ice magic because the bonuses that ice magic gives towards defense would be awesome. But that magic is particularly bad for Spriggans because they can really deal with it well. But you know, that's the thing. I got so good at Dungeon Crawlers Non-Sub while playing the good characters, the ones that are easy, that I'm looking for things like this, like a Spriggan Warrior, which is absolutely horrific compared to any other character. And I'm having fun playing these. Okay, so we found some beef jerky, which is completely useless. Let's stab this guy. Yeah, that's another thing that we will rely heavily. Oh god, rely heavily on. Stealth will help us if we can get it up, but that's going to be a problem. Yeah, we cannot even get this little armor. Okay, so we're down one dungeon level, and there probably isn't anything worth our while here. No, it's just armor. What about the short blade? There's a dagger. Let's check it. And another one. We'll carry these and see how it works. What about throwing? Oh, just the stones. We get 28 stones. So once we get short blades to about level 6, I'm gonna work on throwing. And probably, yeah, we'll deactivate shield on level 4 and give it a rest because it's specific. Well, we might go all the way for level 5. Well, we'll see, we'll see. So let's descend a level and see how we're doing here. Let's turn on auto search. 11 stones, that doesn't really concern us. Not a stone. Yeah, we're bad. We need throwing really badly. Now, I mentioned this in the last video and I wasn't actually sure about it, but they really removed the darts from the game, which I can't really imagine why. Maybe people weren't using them a lot, but oh god. Well, that could have been awful. Oh, a glowing dagger. Oh, it might be worth our while. Let's read this one. Oh, scroll of teleportation. Oh, let's hope it won't take us somewhere bad. Okay, we should be fine here. Yeah, kill the cockroach. Let's rest. And is it a scroll? No, it was a scroll remove cards. Okay, well we can try it now then. A +2 dagger of protection. Wow! Well, that's a blessing. Nice. Okay, so we'll deal with the dagger now. The cutlass is a great weapon, +4 accuracy, base damage 7. But this one has +6, that means +8 accuracy and 6 damage. Plus it gives us an 85 to our armor class. So that is an awesome thing to find. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's... Oh, level 3. Okay, well, we'll go with dexterity, because that one is very important for us. Evasion went up to 19, that's good. How are we doing on the short blades? Okay, we'll need more time there. Oh, you can see how fast we are compared to the bat. We can pretty much control the fight now. We're not faster than the bat, but we are not much slower than he. Oh, come on, how did he heal? Okay. Notice that we are on level 3 and have only 19 hit points. What is that? Arrows. Did I kill him? Yeah, I did. I'm not expecting that. Kiting is a good thing for Spriggan, but I personally don't like kiting, so I'm trying to avoid it because, well, it's good, it's not bad. Just my luck, when I decide to record, a phone call emerges. Anyway, we are back with our unlikely hero, Jep the Ducker, and we have this cockroach coming towards us. I'm gonna take a step back. No, just relax. And yeah, these stones are worthless. We really need to get up some throwing skill, but we'll see if that works in the long run. Now I'm very... Oh my god! Zygmunt, really? Here? This is like the worst thing that could happen. I know that many of you hate him, and I hate him as well, because, you know, at this point in time, we cannot really do anything with him, so let's just get the fuck out and leave him behind. I hate... He sometimes appears on level 6 or 7 when he's completely birthless. And that's how I prefer it, but level 2, god. Oh, please tell me there is some other way around. It looks like there might not be. Oh, that would be so funny. Yeah, there is no way how we could travel around. So let's go up a level and try to find some other stairs that would maybe put us in a different location, because I don't want to deal with Zygmunt. That's guaranteed death, especially for a Spriggan. No amount of shield skill will save us at this point. So let's try these. Okay, that seems particularly good. I'm really happy about the Dagger of Protection though. That is going to... I don't think that ever happened to me, like ever, when playing Spriggan. And I'm quite sure that it's going to do a lot of good for us. Okay, the shield skill is just murdering me. Embroidered boots would be awesome if we could only wear them. Some more gold. Oh, and an adder. Please don't poison me. Please don't poison me. I can't deal with your shenanigans right now. Okay, kill the adder without taking any kind of damage. Cool. You know, evasion 19 may seem like a lot, but you should realize that at this point, a single hit from an ogre would kill us. So it's really not that good. It's just decent. You really need to be careful. Many of my characters died because I was like, okay, my evasion is 25 now, we are fine, and then I get, oh no, no, not Zygmunt, not you. Okay, I'm gonna... A worm. It's not good either, but I'll take it. Zygmunt should be long lost now, so yeah, we really need to get that throwing skill. Throwing is a really huge thing for a character like this. where a single or maybe 2 hits from the freaking worm could kill us. Oh, come on, finish him. Okay, we killed the worm. And now we can go and collect these stones. Should we up there somewhere? No, he's down here. Yes. Avoid the newt. Is there anything here that I would like, or are we long time gone? Well, it seems like we're long time gone. There really isn't much for us to look into, but I kind of find it disturbing that we're only on level 3. But the map, yeah, it's just pretty quick levels. Okay, let's see the armor. There's nothing. Let's see, throwing. No, just stones. And let's see. What else could we search for? We're auto collecting the scrolls and everything, so. Oh. Yeah, nothing. Okay, let's go down a level.